Hello my YouTube friends, it's Margaret again from Emmy's Orchids, and I was going to put some more holes in these little clay pots, and it's 80.8 F at the back, and far too hot. Can't be doing with it that hot. So it's a case of, well, if I don't do that, I did some yesterday. I think I did 5 pots yesterday and potted everything on. So it's been a day of orchid maintenance again today. And so what I've done, let's take the lid off. Here we go. Which one is it? This one. That's a Restrepia there. That's supposed to be... what's that? Brasso something or other. It's one of Kathy's. Something Picta. Brasil Orchis Picta. That one. And and these have been outside. This one here is Crumenitum, that one, and this one here is an orchid Masdevallias. So I've cleaned these glass vases, and I checked up the needs for these orchids, and they like humidity. Now, in each one of these, there's inorganic media at the bottom, and I've got I've got the little scrunchies with just some water to enable the humidity. So let's just move that one out of the way. You see that little one there, that Pleurathalis. It's got some coconut husk, but it's also got pumice. Right, these two. Not the best examples. Samira. Ed's got a beautiful one. Nearly killed this. Don't know how it's surviving. So this is in a little pot that I made holes. This will go into the grow room, and it's got coconut husk. And you might think, well, it's a funny time of year to put coconut husk in, but these like it a little bit warmer. Look how dirty those leaves are. I'll have to wipe that after. But then I can control it like I do the Lalias. And at the bottom, now what did I do with them? Oh, I'll show you. Sorry about that. So at the bottom, these are the plugs that I've taken out of the slightly bigger pots, and I just put this at the bottom, crocking. So that's that one. And these will go into the grow room. Here we go. Violacia, indigo blue. Here's another one, you see, holding on for dear life. And I've done exactly the same with this one. And I did have these in these humidity jars, but I'm inclined to forget them. And they don't like to be drowned, so I thought, well, I'm best putting them where I see them with the other little pots that I've made holes in. Put the little bungee clips around them, and then I can keep my eye on them, because those now in the grow room, they were all watered yesterday, and with the hot weather, we've got hot weather tomorrow, 30°C tomorrow, and then it's going to break on Wednesday night, Thursday, thank goodness for that. So it's very warm in the grow room. Right, here's another one. I think this is some kind of Kingianum. No label. No idea what it is. It's getting too much sun. That's another Masdevallia there. And what's the other one? Oh, those are some little Kingianums. If I remember right, those had bugs on it at one time. So I'll keep my eye on that because these bugs can live through anything. And if it starts to show signs of bugs, then I'm going to throw that lot away. Right, hold on. Let's move along. Hold on. Now you'd probably think, well, this doesn't take long to do. Oh, it does, I tell you. It takes me all day. Well, I've made a lemon drizzle cake, but hold on. Right, 3 Masdevallias here. Okay, let's take the first one out. Hold on. That's the type of pot it's in. So this, can you see some water at the bottom? This actual pot, one of these that I got from Lisa. That's where I've put the plastic on here. Oh, hold on. Perhaps I can show you this one again. Oh dear. How's it going to show you? I've got lots of green roots in here. There, you see. There's plenty of them. And I've tidied this up. Trimmed a lot. And so you might say, well, why have you decided to do this? You put it in coconut husk. Yes, but then you see, it doesn't always say that what you decide to do straight away, you'll continue with. Because what I've done with this, coriaceae. Oh, sorry, it's not coriaceae. That's the one I lost. This is Bonplandii. Okay. And I've had to cut or trim the leaves on some of them. But during that hot spell we had, it stopped growing. And of course I repotted it when it had stopped growing. And you see all the growth that are coming. So when I've opened the pot up today, it was in the original media and it was in quite a deep terracotta pot. So, and then I remembered these fantastic pots that Lisa had sent me. So I cleaned all the roots out, and it's in Growstone. So it's inorganic media. And intermingled with Orchiata bark. And then because it's got this lip on this particular container here, when it does have to come inside, don't forget these are going to stay outside and they're growing because it's gone cooler, but they've stopped growing now for 2 or 3 days while we have this warm spell. But come the weekend, they will start to send out even more roots. They've all got roots, all of them. Now this one is Vetchiana, if I'm right. Let's see if I can lift it out. I've put these little things to lift them out. So let's lift it out. No, I don't want to lift that's just more the fingers and thumbs. Hey, come here. There. It's one of these things that Nina, that was my attempt. But you see, it fits nicely in inside that pot. Right, this is Vetchiana. It's got 1 or 2 pale leaves. Got some nice growths. And so I've done exactly the same. Can you see the roots? And also with this one, there's roots coming down the middle. So there we go. And I've got these little black outer pots here. So when it's time to come in, these three I'm showing you now, these are terrestrials. So there we go. Right, this is Ignia. Even right, little Ignia. One or two spots. Oh, I've got one of these things again. Now this is in slightly smaller pot, but again I've got new growths coming. You see them? And they've got those centre roots are going down, and there are green growing tips. There we go. You see? And we have plenty of roots. There we go. So now when we get into autumn proper, don't know what's caused that. Let me see. I mean, perhaps if Mick looks at this video, he might suggest to pull that leaf off. I'll wait to hear to see what he says, to see whether or not. I just need to pull that one off. And, oh, you see that one's got it a little bit. But that could be the sun. Not too sure. Anyway, let's put it back in there. And so that's a full day's work. I class it as work now. Now that I'm retired. There we go, see? So I know now when these come in for the winter, they're in fresh bark, in organic media, and these are going to be fine right through for 12 months. So even though when it comes to the spring, I won't need to worry because I've got them in the clear pots. Come on. There we go. Because I've got them in the clear pots, I shall be able to monitor them. And so that's it now. So thank you for joining me. I would have liked to have brought you into each of the potting videos, but I tell you, it's too warm. So from me to you, take care. Bye-bye now.